Hi, Capricorns, and welcome to your monthly relationship profile reading. This is the Dream Medium. So, in this reading, I will tell you what happened in the past, what's happening presently, and what will happen in the future between you and your love interest. So, I have already shuffled and displayed the cards just for time's sake. Just remember that this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and leave what does not. Yes, the roles can be reversed, the energies can be reversed. Just apply it to your situation if this is resonating or if this will resonate. So the top three cards represents what happened in the past between you and your love interest. The bottom three cards represents what's happening presently between you and them. And then once we're done talking about your past and your present, I will reveal to you your future spread. And so we'll see what's going to happen in the future between you and them. So let's just start on your past spread, okay? The top three cards represents what happened in the past between you and them. You have the Six of Cups, the Strength card, and the Six of Swords. So starting with this Six of Cups, this is a card that represents something about the past, reminiscing, thinking about someone from the past. The Six of Cups can even represent a reunion or a reconciliation. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. Let's see. So the Nine of Cups came out to clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. You have the Nine of Wands. Give me one more clarity for the Six of Cups. King of Wands. So we're going to talk about all of these clarity cards that came out, okay? So the first clarity card that came out was this Nine of Cups, clarifying the Six of Cups. So really the message here that I'm seeing is in the past you had a really tough time letting go of this person, letting go of the connection, simply because you while you did invest a lot in this connection, I do feel like you were, in a way, it seems like you were relying on this connection as like a means to feel secure within yourself. Let me just elaborate how, what I'm saying. So I feel like you were unwilling to let go of this connection, to let go of this person, because by holding on to it, it brought you security. I kind of I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a competitive energy with you, Capricorns, where it's like you knowing that this person definitely has feelings for you, it gave you an ego boost. It made you feel really secure. And so that's why even when things got rough, you were unwilling to let go because, in a sense, you were kind of using it to boost your ego a little bit. To make you feel like, wow, I'm actually wanted. Like, this is a person who, actually has feelings for me. So the Nine of Cups is just really showing that you were really unwilling to let go of this situation in the past. You even have the Nine of Wands. So the fact that you were holding on to this so strongly, the fact that you were holding on to this connection so strongly, Capricorns, you put yourself through a lot, because with the Nine of Wands, there were many times where you were not getting your way with this individual, but you still kept persisting. You still kept on, emotionally investing yourself in this connection with them. You even have the King of Wands. So really what I'm seeing here with the King of Wands is you waiting for this reconciliation or for this reunion. I do kind of feel like you lacked a little bit of self-discipline in the past, because I just see you investing so much of your energy and especially your time in still keeping tabs on this person and, you know, what they were doing, whether you felt like they were dealing with someone else, you were so invested in knowing about their life that, in a sense, you know, that kind of drained you as well. It drained you emotionally. So, next, let's talk about this strength card, okay? Clarify the strength card. Queen of Cups. Clarify the strength card. Wow. You were very emotionally invested in this connection. But with the strength card, in clarity of the strength card, the Queen of Cups came out. So I am seeing that Capricorns, it's like one of the reasons why you were patiently waiting for a reunion with this person is because I felt like you were making your own conclusions for them, or you were, should I say, you were concluding things for them. So, for some of you who felt like they were in a third party situation or you felt like they were dealing with another person, I just feel like you were making excuses for them. You were thinking, oh, well, they're not with me because, you know, the other woman or the other man is manipulating them, or I just see you justifying why they had to be with another person, which kind of encouraged you to patiently wait because you didn't want to accept things for the way that they were. You didn't want to accept the truth in this situation. And you may have been right that perhaps, you know, they did feel stuck with another individual. But like I always say, everyone has free will. And, you know, you can't just sit around waiting on a person. You deserve to live your life as well. And if something is meant to be, it will naturally, you know, be orchestrated. But the Queen of Cups is just saying that you were very passionately, you know, waiting on them or waiting on this reconciliation because you were, in a sense, in a way, justifying or excusing why they had to do certain things or why they had to be with another person. You even have the Five of Pentacles. So, Capricorns, you were very loyal, regardless of how disappointed and heartbroken you were, you know, about this separation or about, you know, certain things that transpired in the past. With the Five of Pentacles, you stayed by their side. There may have been physical distance, but like I keep on saying, emotionally, you were still very much invested in this person. I don't care how upset, how angry, what you said to them. You know very well that you were still holding on so tightly to this connection. In clarity of the Strength card, the Knight of Pentacles also came out. So I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, in the recent past, I want to say in the recent past, you initiated a reunion after you saw that this person, you know, I feel like you, it's almost like something encouraged you to actually take action towards this person. For a long time, you were watching them. For a long time, you were kind of, you know, being passive about the situation and you were hoping that things would, you know, happen, that you would get the outcome that you want. But I'm seeing that in the recent past, you took action and you initiated some form of a reconnection with them. Let's see. Clarify the Six of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Clarify. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, wow. So, Capricorns, with the Six of Swords, remember how you came out as that Knight of Pentacles, where you initiated, some form of a reconnection with them. Unfortunately, I'm seeing that you were rejected in the recent past, or your offer, that pentacle that you were offering to them, was rejected. And I need you to understand something though, because there's something here that you're not seeing. And what that is, with the Six of Swords, Capricorns, perhaps you were right that this person was, or is being caught up in a situation with another individual. Because with the Six of Swords, they did not intentionally reject you. It's just that this person has, they're in it so deep with this other individual. They are in it so deep. And I'm not even going to, try to figure out what is going on between them and the other person, because this reading is for you and your love interest. And I don't want you to drain yourself emotionally trying to figure out what's happening in, your love interest personal life with another person. That's not yours to carry. If something's meant to be, I promise you, your love interest will be able to, get all of this settled. But with the Six of Swords, if you do feel, or if you did feel rejected when you initiated a reconnection, please understand that they did not mean to reject you. It's just that you sort of came in at the wrong time. I am seeing that this person was, they were stuck. They were stuck with another person, and they were manipulated and almost forced to, it's like the other person that they're dealing with manipulated them into trying to fix things. Like, I see the other person telling your love interest, let's just get back together and let's fix things, or pressuring you. Like, it's really sneaky. It's like a really, conniving individual that your love interest is dealing with, because I see that your love interest was forced into a reunion with this other person, or forced to get back with this other person to fix things with them. But it wasn't something that they really wanted. It was something that they were manipulated, or the other person made your love interest feel guilty about something. And so in return, your love interest felt like they were obligated to reconnect with this other person. Wow. In clarity of the Six of Swords, by the way, the reunion isn't going to really happen between them and the other person, because this is a connection that's incredibly toxic. You see all these swords that are here? It's like the damage has been done and it can't be fixed. And so, whatever manipulation this third person is trying to do to your love interest, it won't work. It won't. It won't. This is just something that's not meant to happen. And I see that this third person has always been very good at, forcing your love interest to do things that, their way. This person's very deceitful, very sneaky. You even have the Wheel of Fortune that is clarifying the Six of Swords. So what I'm seeing here with the Wheel of Fortune, this is saying that the reunion between the third person and your love interest, it's not going to happen because it's done with. This is a cycle that has been done a long time ago. It's just that this third person is just, like I said, they're really good with forcing people to do what they want them to do. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is saying it's done with. It's done with, and it's time for your love interest to start a new beginning with you, with someone new, which is you. So let's talk about the Seven of Wands that also came out to clarify the Six of Swords, right? So the Seven of Wands is saying that you shouldn't be too upset if you feel like your person rejected you. Like I keep on saying, it's not that they rejected you, it's just that they were going through a lot of deceit and manipulation with this third person. And with the Seven of Wands here, they were trying to find a way to get out of such a sticky situation. So it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional to hurt you. You even have the Nine of Swords here. You have the Nine of Swords. So it seems here that they knew that what they did hurt you. And what really killed them the most is it really bothered them because they didn't want you to think that they were rejecting you. And so it really bothered them knowing that perhaps they hurt you, but unintentionally. Like being misunderstood, they felt like you misunderstood them, and it really made them feel bad because they don't want you to think that they did something to intentionally hurt you. But you got to understand they're in some deep, tricky, messy situation with this third person. I will say that. So let's talk about what's happening presently between you and them. You have the Hermit, the Hangman, and the Three of Cups. Clarify the Hermit. Four of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Page of Swords. So your person is really going through so much stress. Like, I feel so bad for them, Capricorn, because with the Hermit, they're isolating themselves from people. They don't want to deal with people. This person was exposed to the truth. They were exposed to the truth about this third person and their sneaky manipulative ways. And that's why with the Hermit, they're not isolating themselves because of you, but they're more so trying to gather their thoughts and reevaluate because something major was exposed to this person about this third person, this sneaky third person. You even have the Four of Pentacles here. So I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles, the third person is trying to get back in their life, in your person's life. With the Four of Pentacles, the third person is trying to. Every time I pick up on the third person's energy, I always get manipulation. It's like, does this person not get tired of being so calculating and deceitful? Because with the Four of Pentacles, like I keep on saying, this third person is really good at getting their outcome by tricking and deceiving people. And I really feel like that's what they're currently trying to do to your person. They're trying to make your person feel like, oh, whatever was, exposed to you about me isn't the truth. Like, I'm actually a good person. I didn't mean to, do whatever it is that I did. They're trying to get back in the life of your person, Capricorn. You even have the Page of Swords here. So really what I'm seeing with the Page of Swords is that your person is having a hard time moving forward, without you. With this Page of Swords, they are just as invested in this connection with you as you are invested in them. I do see that you guys mirror each other. If you feel like this is a connection that you obsessively cannot get over, they feel that way as well because they do lack self-discipline when it comes to this connection. They do lurk, they do keep tabs on you, like the same thing that you do, Capricorn, they do it as well. So can you imagine the situation that they're in right now, having to deal with this obsessive, just deceitful, third person, having to deal with this third person that they don't want to be with, and then all while missing you and checking up on you. Like, wow. Interesting. Clarify the Hangman. Okay. So the Hangman, what is going on with them? So for your present spread, I'm really just picking up on them. We'll see what I pick up on for this Three of Cups, but this is really your person's energy that I'm strongly picking up on, probably because they're going through a major tower moment right now, Capricorns. But with this Hangman here, I don't want to say that they're confused, because now they realize who is good for them and who isn't. But with the Hangman, they're in a situation where they're planning, they're strategizing, but they can't let people know what it is that they're up to, because the Hangman is just saying that they're not like they're not really expressing their feelings and thoughts to people. And with the Six of Pentacles, they're acting to to everybody else, they're acting like everything's okay, but like in their head, they're planning on how they can get out of the situation. Because with the Six of Pentacles, they went through a tower moment. They don't want to trigger this obsessive third person, this obsessive third party anymore. They don't want to trigger them. So in a way, it's like they feel like they have to make this third person, what's the word? They have to like comply, I guess, comply with this third person and then just sneak off. Like, this is really sad that they have to do this, but Capricorns, you were probably right. All the things that you gathered and concluded in the past, and you were patiently waiting because you knew that they were in this sticky situation with another person. You were right, because with the Six of Pentacles, I see your person, Capricorn, trying to make everybody in their life happy, right? To distract them, to make it seem like, oh, they're not going anywhere, like everything's fine, and then boom, they're going to sneak off with the Seven of Swords here. So it's like their plan is to make everyone happy, including this obsessive third party, make everyone happy, comply, make it seem like everything's okay. And when no one's watching, they're leaving. They're getting out of the situation. And it's so sad that they have to do it in such a sneaky way. But I do feel like it's because this third person has influenced your person's family and friends. And so it's like everyone is against them. Everyone is against your person. This is a weird situation that's going on. I just hope that whoever is in the wrong, whether it's your person or the third party, I hope they get exposed. Clarify this Three of Cups. Eight of Wands. So, it's like it took the words right out my mouth. The Eight of Wands, intuitively, this is telling me about something being released. Stress and burden that's being let go of. And with this Three of Cups, that's exactly what's going to happen. There's going to be, right now, there's an ending. Okay, there's an ending of this third party situation. And I really feel like it's from your person's side, because they don't want to deal with this third party. They don't. And so, dealing with them was just really stressful and forceful as well. Like, I feel like your person was forced into a lot of things with this third person. This is making me feel very uncomfortable. So let's see what's going to happen in the future. I have your future cards right here. So the Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Sun card came out. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Clarify the Two of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Sun card. Oh, wow. The Sun and the Moon came out. There's going to be a balance. Justice will be served. What was hidden, whoever was in the wrong, whoever was being sneaky and deceitful, they will be exposed. I'm hearing that very clearly. So let's just start with this Knight of Swords being clarified by the Ace of Cups, right? So we're focusing on your future spread right now. What's going to happen in the future? With the Knight of Swords, they're going to come back, okay? And I feel like when I say future, it's going to happen pretty soon. It's probably going to happen within, I'm hearing 2 to 3 months. This is a general reading, so don't hold your breath. But just know that in the future, justice will be served because with the Knight of Swords, your person will come back very passionately. The only advice that I'll give is to please try to hear them out, because if you get angry with them and you get mad that you had to wait so long, and you know, you try to block them from talking to you, they're going to get really upset. They're coming in with this sword, so it's like they're already angry about the people who took advantage of them, and the sticky situation that they fought so hard to get out of just to be with you. Just try to acknowledge their hard work. I know that some things happened in the past and they may have hurt you, most likely unintentionally or indirectly, but if you want to work on this, you're going to have to give them a chance to communicate with you. At least hear them out, Capricorn. In clarity of the Knight of Swords, you do have the Ace of Cups. So I am seeing here the Ace of Cups that you will allow them to communicate and work things out with you, because the two of you will be granted this. The Ace of Cups is not just any offer. This is a grant from the universe. This is something that's divinely orchestrated for the two of you, where a second chance will be granted to the two of you to start a new beginning. I feel like a new beginning was supposed to begin a long time ago, but that weird third person. But everything happens for a reason, and those obstacles are definitely going to strengthen this connection. Next, you have the Two of Wands being clarified by the Page of Cups. So really what I'm seeing here, the Two of Wands, is that your person, Capricorn, they're going to feel like they have to explain themselves to people. It's like them versus people who don't support them leaving that third person, because I told you that third person has a lot of influence over your person's family and friends. That's just how sneaky and manipulative they are. I'm telling you, that third person, Capricorn, your intuition was spot on, because with the Three of Wands, your person will choose you, but then after that, they will feel like, man, I have to defend my connection with Capricorn. And now I feel like I have to give a reason to my friends and family who are looking at me like I'm the bad guy for sneaking away from that crazy third person who wouldn't let go of me. And so in clarity of the Two of Wands, you have the Page of Cups. With the Page of Cups, I do see here that intuitively, not just because of this card, but intuitively I'm seeing that there's going to come a time in the future where it's going to feel like it's just you and your love interest against the world. The two of you will start fresh. The two of you will, it's like the two of you will start a new life, meet new friends, meet new people, and get away from the drama. And next you have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles was the second clarity card that came out for this Two of Wands, right? So with the Queen of Pentacles, I do see you and your love interest just, supporting each other and just being isolated from everyone else, but it's going to feel very peaceful. It's going to be kind of sad because the two of you will feel like it's necessary to distance yourself from other people who will judge this, because they don't know how deceitful that third person is. But just wait. Let's talk about the Sun card being exposed by the Moon. You have the Sun and the Moon. This is some heavy, heavy, powerful stuff, right? So the Sun card is all about happiness. It's all about, fulfillment. I'm even hearing something about like growth, something like flourish, to grow something, right? To progress, blossom something. In clarity of the Sun card, you do have the Moon. So I definitely see that whoever it is in this situation that was in the wrong, that was doing that sneaky stuff, something major is gonna happen where they will be exposed, and everyone, all of a sudden, there's gonna be a shift. Everyone's going to be, supporting you and your person, Capricorn, and people will see that third person for who they really are. It's gonna be major. I feel like it's man, it's gonna cause some chaos. It's going to be a real shakeup because that third person, they were deceiving people for so long. And people are going to be like, man, I didn't know that they were like that. I didn't know that that third person was like that. Wow. So don't even worry, Capricorns. Really, the only advice that I'll give is remember what I said about this Knight of Swords when they do come forward. Please just try to hear them out. Try to hear them out first before passing any judgments. And just continue to work on yourself. Continue to work on yourself, and everything will be orchestrated and everything will happen the way that, that it is supposed to happen. So, Capricorns, thank you guys so much for watching. Please understand that this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to every single Capricorn in this world. So, if you want a private reading, please visit my website. The link is in the description box. I offer a variety of affordable tarot card readings. So, take a look if you're interested. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and you have a great day.